how to qualify as a permanent resident. You might want to know how to qualify as a permanent resident and to also know if you are qualified as a permanent resident. So the ways that apart from there are ways in which you can come into Canada as a permanent resident, right? And one of the ways is through Canadian Express Entry, right? But that Canadian Express Entry is the one I'm going to talk about. I will be talking about is the most common, and that is what I used. So in a way, it's something I can talk about even while sleeping. Yes. Now let's talk about it. How can you qualify as a Canadian permanent resident and using Express Entry? This this particular pathway uses your education, your age, your work experience to access your qualifications. So if you have BSc, if you have MSc, if you have PhD, you are qualified in the education category. Then if you are young, you have more points for the age. It actually favors people that are much younger, let's say 25 to 30 more. But that doesn't mean people that are above 30 shouldn't give it a try. I mean, I know of people that are in their 40s and they're here in Canada today as permanent residents. So don't tell me you are in your 40s and you don't want to try this. You can know if you are qualified and know what your score will look like, even using the CRS calculator. You might want to go to your Google and check CRS calculator, but I'm still going to make video about that anyways. Let's continue. We've talked about age, we've talked about education. Let's talk about work experience. If you have at least 6 months continuous work experience in the NOC you are choosing as your primary NOC, you are qualified. Now imagine if you have 5 years work experience and there is this little sweet favor for people that are in health. Now imagine if you are in health, a lab scientist, pharmacy assistant, medical lab scientist, a doctor, a nurse. You might want to jump on this offer as soon as possible. Yeah, I know you might be surprised that you are really qualified, but you don't know of this. Nobody knows it all, but I'm happy I'm bringing it to you today. So jump on it.